Have you ever seen an NBA player go full savage on a trash-talking fan? We're not talking about side eyes or ignoring the noise. We're talking about clapping back, snatching phones, throwing hands, and even going toe-to-toe with a player's dad. Yeah, it gets that real. These are the craziest times NBA players had enough and shut down disrespectful fans. And it starts with DeMarcus Cousins. The dominant NBA center has had his fair share of disrespectful hecklers.
Fat boy, how many you got, baby? What's good, fat boy? Fat boy! Fat boy!
Donuts, baby, donuts!
Fat boy!
We got donuts! Milk and donuts, fat boy!
Hey, fat boy, I got some donuts for you!
Krispy Kreme, fat boy!
Sometimes he laughs it off.
It's real funny!
But other times, oh, he's not letting it slide. Boogie makes sure everybody hears him, especially that Lakers fan who pushed the wrong button.
Fat boy!
Damn! Damn!
You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
You send that.
NBA fans can be loud, wild, and straight up disrespectful. Not even a legend like Kevin Garnett is free from embracing the chaos.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga!
These fans expect players to be professional while they get to be rude and disrespectful. And guess what? When fans cross the line, players clap back hard. Let's talk about Chris Paul. He didn't just check a trash-talking kid, he straight up promised him a beatdown. Yeah, not the typical role model moment, but hey, fans forget these are grown men. Same goes for Yusuf Nurkic. When a Pacer fan crossed the line, Nurkic didn't hesitate. He walked over, snatched the dude's phone, and launched it into the stand. James Harden did the same thing to a Jazz fan. One disrespectful comment and slap. That phone was gone.
You're still the worst flopper in the NBA.
Just stay away. Get back to your seat.
I was back
Get
here.
back to your
He
seat.
just hit my
I hit you
phone.
one thing. I'm saying you going out of here, okay?
I stood right here.
Hey, we don't mind.
Call a player a flopper, you might just get your tech support disabled. Now, Devin Booker usually keeps his cool. Like when a Mavericks fan tried to get cute, Booker just smiled and kept walking. But if the trash talk crosses the line, oh, he claps back fast.
Get that weight up! Oh, word? Woo!
And Anthony Davis, he skipped the words altogether. Hit a fan with the one-finger salute. Yeah, he got fined, but he called it the best money he's ever spent. Speaking about fines and shutting down disrespectful fans, we just have to mention Anthony Edwards. This man flipped off a referee. You think fans scare him? Nah, he lives for smoke, especially with Lakers fans.
You suck!
And doesn't care who you are. Fan, celebrity, ex-president, if you talk wild, he's got verbal hands for you. He's racked up over $370,000 in fines in a single season. Dude plays like he has unlimited lives. Well, another NBA star with a mouth like that and the talent to back it up is Luka Doncic.
Television tequila. Luka Doncic. With a nice message to Snoop Dogg, saying, I'm glad you're here and you paid for those seats.
Even Snoop Dogg had to respect the dog in a Slovenian basketball player.
And Luka wasn't talking to me, it was somebody that was talking shit to him every minute I was there. He was like, Luka, you cried, baby, you cried. And then when Luka took the lead, he said, who crying now, motherfucker?
Words with Snoop right now.
I was like, this nigga's a dog. He get out. I like his get out because he meets the press, you know what I'm saying? So I became a fan of Luka that night.
In some other cases, Luka Doncic isn't just all words with disrespectful fans. Sometimes he has to be restrained. Like when his Suns fans thought he could say whatever to the guard.
That's why the fans, as Luka walking back to the Mavs locker room, was having words with a fan and had to be restrained.
We might never know what Luka said back to this fan, but we sure as hell know Dwight Howard was down for a fight with this Lakers fan. You ever seen 6'10" of pure muscle step to a heckler? That's when fans realize they messed up. I bet you already know how that is going to turn out, or you don't. Well, if you are still wondering, we have an incident to show you why that might be a mistake. But before that, care to drop a like and subscribe to the channel? We've got so much drama to show you. Now, enough with the imagination, cause this 6'11", 243-pound NBA player almost lost it when Tyrese Halliburton's dad tried him after a game.
Crazy ending in game. That is right up there with him. The 8-0 run occurred, Greg, in the last 35 seconds.
I mean, Tyrese Halliburton's dad gotta be thankful that Giannis Antetokounmpo is a calmer player for what he did after his son's team beat Giannis and the Bucks, because that was disrespectful.
Moment I thought he was a fan, but then I realized he was Tyrese's son, which I love. Tyrese, I think, is a great competitor. He was his dad, sorry. Coming in the floor and showing me his son a towel with his face. This is what we do. This is what we effing do. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful.
Imagine being body slammed by Giannis or any other NBA player for being disrespectful. Well, don't bother, because if you are ever wondering what a punch from an NBA player or a disrespectful fan might look like, then some business fans on November 19, 2004 might tell you. The Malice at the Palace. It started with a shove.
Continue to cover this incident between the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit.
The Pacers have played a very intelligent game tonight. Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Oh, Wallace right at our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off.
And someone threw a drink.
Jackson challenging Derek Coleman. Somebody should just get Jackson out of quickly as possible. The problem is, if Wallace is ejected, I'm not sure. He'd have to walk past the Pacer bench to go. Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans are getting involved. Steven Jackson's in the fans.
And all hell broke loose. Ron Artest, Ben Wallace, fans getting body slammed. That wasn't just a brawl, that was a full-on war in the stands.
Sticks up for himself.
See, that's the beer that came flying. Now, you'll see me running back there somewhere, but he comes right, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Now, does he know where that came from, or did he just go to the first place?
I'm not sure.
Sometimes, though, you don't have to throw drinks to catch hands. There are some lines you just don't cross, and this Portland fan crossed the line. He mentioned Vernon Maxwell's stillborn daughter.
You know, I buried my daughter, and so I couldn't sit there and do that. So I said, damn, I'm gonna get back on the floor and I'm gonna play. And that's what I was trying to do. And shit. And I get to push out to the goddamn Portland. Where these racist motherfuckers at? And that Amber, fuck her.
Oh,
and that was my daughter's name. That was my daughter. And I'm telling, and this is the crazy thing about the whole situation. You gotta go get that, handle it, man. Go handle it, tell it, man, what he talking about. So I'm looking at him. I jumped up out my seat, and the security guard was right behind me. And I hit his ass, and all I can see is him about 8 rows up. And then I just looked at him, and I knocked the shit out of him.
No filter, no pause, just pay. What a way to find out why he is called Mad Max. Some things are just off limits, game or no game. Besides, talking about a man's stillborn daughter and not expecting a whooping. This has to be a stupid thing to do, even if it was during an NBA game. I mean, which could be worse, the beating happening on the court or off it? Well, off the court is more embarrassing because you can easily land in the ER like this next fan. DeMar DeRozan was out having sushi with family when this fan walked up to him in the worst way possible.
Yo, DeMar, they're trying to kick me out for no reason.
Come on, man. Don't walk up on me.
Flashing lights in his face and acting like a fool. Big mistake. Honestly, behaviors like this are mostly done by cowards, and nothing says cowards like disrespectful NBA fans. I mean, take a look at this fan calling Russell Westbrook initially.
Hey, Westbrook, I'm a biggest fan.
He said he's your biggest fan. Biggest fan. Westbrook. He said he's your biggest fan.
No. I didn't mean it like that.
Trust me, if there is one NBA player who knows how to stick it to disrespectful fans, it is surely Russell Westbrook. The entire Utah Jazz fan base had it coming. The 2018 NBA playoffs were the worst, and the league MVP had enough of Jazz fans.
I promise you, you're playing. I'll fuck you up. You and your wife, I'll fuck you up. No, fuck that.
Russell, there were a couple times where you, into the tunnel, you confronted a fan. What happened on this?
I don't confront fans. Fans confront me. Disrespectful, vulgar things are said to the players. Talk about your families, your kids, just going out and playing and letting fans say what the hell they want to say. If I was on the street, they wouldn't just come up to me and say anything crazy because I don't play that. So I just think it's disrespectful when they get the chance. It needs to be put to a stop, especially here in Utah.
For what it's worth, NBA players having it out for an entire fan base is nothing new. Charles Barkley, for one, hates the Warriors fans.
Why do you think the Mavs are the best team?
I don't think they're the best team. I just cannot pick with the Warriors because I hate their fans. Obnoxious.
However, Chuck's beef with the Warriors fan base is nothing compared to Kyrie and the Celtics. A player meant to be their franchise player, leaving them high and dry. Kyrie told the whole city he was staying forever. Big speech, public commitment, and a promise.
It's quite important, and I appreciate that scout. I joined him, but organization and everyone else in Boston, I plan on re-signing here next year.
5 months later, it bounced.
A couple times ago, you talked to the media about why remain in Boston, why you said that before the season. Uncertainty surrounding that commitment.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I feel is best for my career.
Let's just say till today, the entire city of Boston is still not happy. His first return to Boston after the trade, it was pure chaos. They weren't just booing and screaming at Kyrie. They were throwing stuff at him.
Face, and then somebody in the stands, and that came very to connecting.
Where he saw that.
No, I'm not saying.
But an NBA player can only take so much.
Kyrie back in Boston, part 2.
If Boston fans can give it, then Kyrie had a lot more to give back during the playoffs. He was on a mission and he put belt to ass.
Shot. He's been hearing it from the crowd. And after this one, this was such a beautiful shot. Little finger salute to one of the fans. He'll get fined for that.
He let the whole city know, if you want smoke, he's got all of it.
But it's the same energy they have for me. And it's not every fan. I don't want to attack every fan, every Boston fan, but start yelling pussy and bitch and fuck you and all this stuff. It's but so much you can take. And, we're the ones expected to be docile and be humble, and the same energy I'm giving back to them.
Look, at the end of the day, NBA players are still human. Just because they wear jerseys doesn't mean they'll put up with everything. I mean, every NBA player wishes a fan would, so they get to understand the difference between an athlete and just a normal guy. Sometimes fans just learn the hard way. If you enjoyed this video, the next one on your screen is even crazier. You don't want to miss it.